You're on the Working Family Podcast Network, right?
That's right.
That's correct. It is a podcast network, and
this is a big political
deeply
campaign.
corrupt as well.
We're also like really ruining a lot of political campaigns by being a terrible podcast. You were sick last week, and then we ended up spending a lot of time looking at Digimon milking videos as part of our podcast, and we're like, what are we doing?
Now, how did that ruin political campaigns? Can you connect these two dots for me?
I mean, in the world where we are the Working Family Podcast Network, and people are like, I want to vote for this progressive candidate. Let me see what they're working on. And then it's just us being like, you could milk Angelwomon if you tried.
The rumors about the different ways liberals want to milk War Greymon are only brought into shame when you pull up the clip of Jeremy, doing his mouth impression.
Out of context.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It made a lot more sense at the time.
It's like the Hassan 9/11 thing. Like one day someone will be referencing that, like, you have not disavowed Alex.
Your comments on where Garurumon have brought shame to the entire establishment. We shouldn't bring it up again, by the way. This is a recurring problem.
Really
it should be a segment.
Of how many Digimon can you name off the top of your head? And it's really like 3 or 4.
I can name a lot.
Hey, Griffin, how many Digimon can you name?
I genuinely think the answer is 0.
Guys, he asked us not to bring this up.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my life.
Did you get a single one, Claire?
No.
Okay.
All I know is that they all end in Mon.
That's right.
I mean, that's a hell of a starter because you can probably guess a few off the top of your head with that.
Yeah. I did dabble in the show. I feel like I had the little their Tamagotchi was where it spawned from, right?
That's
Digimon
started
as a Tamagotchi rival.
True? I didn't know that.
That was like its tougher, meaner Tamagotchi. And then when Pokemon took off, they were like hard pivot. See, I'm bringing some info to the table. So I had that, and then I got into Pokemon, and then the Digimon cartoon show started, and I was watching that.
Okay.
And I immediately was like, this is... It's really Hydrox
Hydrox Oreo.
Pokemon. Well, you know how like Hydrox actually came first.
Right.
But Oreo perfected it so much that Hydrox feels like the copycat.
This is the perfect analogy for Digimon.
Digimon was there first, but then Pokemon just fucking beat them at their own game, and Digimon looked like the runner-up.
Digimon was just so hardcore, though. Because you watch it, you just feel like I'm fucking part of something. I'm part of more
You're a
than
kid in
myself.
America.
I'm a Digi-destined.
It was a movement. What was the name of the one who looked like a little T-Rex with like the
Greymon?
There we go. Okay.
Or do you mean Skull Greymon? His dark ultimate form. And that's if he gets a damn black gear in him.
But
You don't want to get me started on this, because this is going to be at least 70 minutes of stuff.
Didn't Greymon already look like he had a skull on top of his head, or am I confusing him with Cubone?
No.
Cubone.
I believe
Cubone has a skull.
We know
Greymon
Cubone.
has a
Claire and I know
brown-
Cubone.
Jeremy, pull
know
up Greymon. And then I swear to God, we are not talking about this anymore. Go ahead, pull up
this is Greymon.
You'll find here on the horns, he has a bit of a brown mask.
Okay.
Over just the top of that. He looks like he's in 09A.
And now this is Greymon (blue) (X antibody). I hate Digimon.
Oh, that's the antibody that changes him. So don't strike that from the record. And as we can see, Metal Greymon is in an entirely different scenario.
Well, he's cool as hell. But can we agree
But at
that
what cost?
Greymon does he's kind of lifting from Cubone? It feels like
Yeah,
he
I see what you're
has.
saying.
He's wearing someone else's skull, and then they painted it a different color to not look like bone.
Look, you're a Japanese man in 1994, and they say, I need 200 monsters on my desk by 5 o'clock. They're going to start looking the same.
Can we Google, like, Digimon Original? I want to see if you can get a picture
Claire, I need you to
of
pay attention to this.
the Tamagotchi.
Oh, man.
Right.
I
Like,
thought I was finally in a safe space.
you see the keychain down there?
This is Scott.
Hold that up. Claire, do you see this?
So
Claire
this is...
moved to LA to escape this.
This is not how I wanted it to go
Digivice.
today.
So these are like modern updates because they have the color display, but this was the deal, was it was like a Tamagotchi,
You see that?
That's cute.
and you would train a little fighting monster, but it had a little connection port at the top. So if you had a friend who had one, you could link them up and they would fight.
This is
Now, I hate to
$90,
disprove
it says.
what you were saying, but that is a Greymon.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's
That's literally
pre-Cubone.
Greymon.
Yeah, you're right.
I want mine with an
But,
OLED.
but this is what I'm saying. This is a color like
Yeah, you're
OLED
right.
screen. I'm like, was Greymon part of the original? He might have been.
I don't
He might have been. I can't tell you what the lineup was. I don't remember.
He's one of the top Mons today. All I remember is I got this thing and I was so excited to be fighting all the time. And it is one of those situations where, like, culturally in America, like, even if a lot of people have these, just like linking together and physically touching your little Game Boys to make the battles to happen is just not like going to occur on the train the way it does in Tokyo.
Sure. It was a more conducive culture. Also, I'm clocking here. I thought it was a ripoff, but it also was manufactured by Bandai, seemingly. So this was Bandai being like, we got to expand the market.
We need more monsters.
Right. Is Tamagotchi too sensitive?
Hayam Saban, follow the money.
Yeah.
It all leads to Bandai.
Follow Where Garurumon.
Start the show.
Start the show.
It's Quorators, America's premier Quora-based podcast. It's Quorators, a podcast that's on YouTube, so you gotta dance when the song plays. What the fuck is up?
Watch it.
Watch it now. All the hosts are here. We have Alex and Jeremy and Claire.
What's up?
We're all very engaged in Digimon history, Digimon lore. And it's a very exciting week for us. We have an exciting guest here in the studio, all the way from Amazon Prime's The Tick. We have Griffin Newman. Griffin?
It's been a while since anyone's used that to introduce me, specifically saying Amazon Primes.
I want them to know.
I do just feel like it could disappear any day.
Oh, sure.
I do feel like we're
Two spoon.
Hey, 10 comedy points. We're within the window now where it could get Zaslav'd at any moment. I do think specifically calling it Amazon Prime's The Tick might not age well.
It's like you guys in Lord of the Rings. That's like what I think of.
Yeah.
And the boys.
Yes, the boys is what they wanted us to be.
Yeah.
The boys was like the second son that they were like, why couldn't you be more like this?
Do you regret not creating Gen T?
I do. I do. It was on me. They came up to me and they were like,
Griffin, we need this.
Griffin, I know you're just an actor on this, but what would happen if these characters had a sort of spin-off college? And I was like, I got nothing. And they walked away
this work.
That's how TV works.
That's how TV
If you're
works.
on a show long enough, they ask you for ideas. They ask the grips for ideas. That's when things kind of go off the rails.
A lot of these TV shows do seem like they're made by asking the grips for ideas.
Absolutely.
I gotta say.
They should be asking the Griffs.
Wait,
They
why
should be asking the grips. And thank you for saying that.
it just sounds like
Griffin Newman.
Griffin
Think about
Newman.
it.
Griffin Newman.
Yeah.
He's grippy.
I will say this, not to get us off topic.
Sure.
But if this is quickly becoming a Digimon show,
It is.
primarily a Digimon podcast, I want to add another kind of like parallel avenue here. I was a very Garbage Pail Kids obsessed child.
Okay.
Big fan of the Garbage Pail Kids universe.
They're disgusting.
They're disgusting. They're revolting.
I disavow.
They live in the trash.
They've gone on for so long. When I was getting into them, I guess it was in the sort of fallow period where I was like discovering, like an archaeologist, this past fad, right? That had died off already by that point in the mid 90s. But you start to go in and you're like, oh my God, they made like 16 series of this, and each card has 2 different names. There's no way my name isn't in here, right? Everyone can look up their name, and most likely there is a Garbage Pail Kid card.
There's no way there's a Garbage Pail Kid card with my name.
With Alex?
No fucking. Do they have last names?
Yeah, definitely.
no, first name
Oh,
only.
okay.
Full
Because
name.
no way
The
we're
first
hitting
name.
that one. Okay.
First name only.
Awful Alex.
And Griffin
Hey!
is kind of like Griffin is kind of like a Bort name, where it's like it's not going to make a license plate, but if you have over 1,000 cards, you might get to it.
Oh yeah.
And the one Garbage Pail Kid with my name, and they've rebooted Garbage Pail Kids. It's been going again for the last 20 years. They still have yet to add a second Griffin. The only one is named Griffin. And it is, and I say this as something of an expert on the subject, in my opinion, the single worst Garbage Pail Kids card of all time. It sucks so much. It's a fucking wrench.
All right,
a
we pulled
wrench.
this up here. Griffin is a monkey wrench, and he's working on a lug nut there.
He sucks. This guy sucks.
He has 4 teeth, and they are, in fact, the teeth of a wrench.
And they're cracked. They're cracking. He's not even good at being a wrench.
He
Yeah.
appears to only be able to move when a large hand grabs him and moves him so.
A hellish
Now
existence.
my sick and twisted mind went to he's sort of yanking his wank.
Claire,
He's gripping his goose.
I wish that's what it was.
I hate that we're talking about Grippy again on here,
wish that was what it was.
as we've decided, Grippy is a Gen Z porn slang for when that shit be gripping.
Right.
Gripping.
Ew,
Newman.
really?
Yes.
That is a thing.
And I hate that I have to bring it up every week. But there's Peter Griffin as well. Go ahead and pull up Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
This is just someone's rap album.
I guess that's like if you have sex with Peter, it feels really good.
It feels really good.
Hey, Loish.
It's the one guy whose dick grips.
Yeah.
His dick grips.
It's the other way around.
It's got a cat's barbs.
Yeah, exactly. Grips from the inside. Have you guys never done this? The Google what your Garbage Pail Kid card is?
No, I've only done Sonic.
Okay.
You know, like Jeremy the Hedgehog.
Oh,
and
sure.
It's like a drawing of a guy who says, "I love root beer."
See, these are legit, and I will guarantee you there will be multiple Alex, Claire's, and Jeremy's.
Should we look up an Alex?
Yeah, just see what the first result is for each, but you will
Spelled
likely
garbage wrong.
have options where you can
Garbage.
pick which one you want to represent you versus me being stuck with Grip
All right,
and
let's
Griffin.
see. Alex, you've got that's not even an Alex. What the fuck?
That's the
oh,
name
they
of the
changed it. It
Artsy
was
Alex.
originally Artsy Alex.
Yeah.
I do not like that one's Alex.
Alex terminated.
I like
and
the
then
one.
killed by a
Okay, so
cockroach.
this is interesting. This is
Head
a boy.
Alex.
This is a boy being
Alexis.
killed by a cockroach.
Yeah,
That's
It's
right.
kind of the sad Garbage Pail Kid
20B. The cockroach is spraying him with
poison,
human
deadly poison,
repellent.
How do you feel about
in
that?
his face, and that would kill him even if a cockroach wasn't doing it. If a man was doing it as well,
It's true. There's just
it's not safe.
Poison. Right.
There's a reason you have to lock that up.
it being a cockroach only adds to the irony
Yes.
of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be a cockroach behind the can.
Kind of a grand comeuppance there.
Sure.
Where now the cockroach is using science against you. Mm-hmm. The neurotoxins are on the other thorax.
I think it's quite a good card.
Wonderfully done.
Griffin, have you ever been on Quora.com?
I have. Yeah.
Do you have a take on it at all? You like it? You dislike it?
I feel like we don't. I was about to say something I don't believe, so I need to refine this statement.
Okay.
I was about to say we don't have enough places on the internet left that are still just chaos.
Sure.
Which is obviously
Oh,
not
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
What I think meant, what I'm aiming to say is there aren't enough places on the internet that feel like kind of old school benevolent chaos.
Right.
Like I always point to the IMDb message boards
Sure.
felt lawless.
Yeah.
But no one was doing anything dark there. It just felt like
Right.
an older version of the internet.
Crazy people.
You wouldn't walk into a
people.
snuff video on the IMDb message
Right.
boards.
No.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not all war crimes.
Which is unfortunately something that happens all the time now
yeah.
on the internet.
On the Everything app, where everything is porn and racism.
The two things.
That website has become genuinely unusable.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like when I talk about not using, people are like, "Oh, because of the politics." I'm like, "No, it's just like a bad interface."
Yeah.
You like
It
can't.
feels bad to use.
It feels bad to use. But the IMDb message boards used to have this thing. It's similar, I think, to Cura, like a template that feels like it hasn't been changed since like 1997 or 2002. But also, the structure of the IMDb message boards was that if you went to any page, that had its own message board underneath it.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
like Dan Hedaya would have his own
Right.
message board.
Weird.
You know, every single project would have its own message board, but also like every grip would have their own
Right.
message board.
That's so weird.
It's a dangerous place.
Yeah. And it was so hyper
It was a great place to find out if Dan Hedaya was dating anybody.
Exactly. It was, well, this was, my favorite thing was to look up any kind of unconventional looking character actor, like, say, Dan Hedaya. There's a reason I jumped to him as the first example.
We're dropping the name Dan Hedaya a lot.
A very hirsute man who plays Alicia Silverstone's dad in Clueless is probably his most famous role.
Oh, okay.
He's in Blood
Hedayamon.
Simple. Hedayamon.
Oh,
One
Hedayamon.
of the original Digimon. He played Nixon and Dick. He's a great character actor.
Okay,
I
great.
love that.
But I remember checking his
That
message
movie.
board once, and Claire, no joke, there was, the top post was, "Is it just me, ... Or is Dan Hedaya incredibly sexy? Someone running down those hairy shoulders, that heavy brow. And then it was like 15 people in the comments going, yes, I've been waiting for someone else to say this. And I landed on that. And then I was like, I wonder if you can find one of these posts for every character actor of a similar stature. And sure enough, without fail, you go to any kind of weird looking that guy. And there's some post with, is it just me? Am I crazy?
There's someone for everyone so long as you're famous enough that you have an IMDb message board.
Exactly.
Lots of women desire Paul Giamatti, and there is a safe space for them on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's true.
That's my space.
It's so funny that it's like, I didn't know if anyone related to this, so I went to the Dan Hedaya specific blog. It turned out specifically that's where you should go to discuss this.
That's what was great about it, was they were kind of like siloed off message boards. They were a little closed loop. And I feel like it was before a kind of like needing to couch it in a performative irony, even if it's a true emotion.
Yeah.
Where it didn't have to be like self-aware Dan Hedaya fan cams.
Right.
Making your own like Dan Hedaya tribute shirt, like Dan Hedaya internet boyfriend shit.
I think it's because you don't have like the monetization of the social media yet.
Yes.
So it's like, I can't get more points by saying how much I'm going to fuck Dan Hedaya and making a fan cam of it.
I have a friend who got like way too into the TV show The Terror.
Yeah. Oh, filled with guys who would have lusty.
Well, this is what happened. Is they all
messages.
became very obsessed with Jared Harris to the point where like they were feuding with his wife online, and it was like, she's not even famous. She's just like,
I want what you have. I want what you have. You got all that Harris at home.
But I do feel like Yura has some of that IMDb message board energy.
Yeah.
When I end up there, and usually I end up there because I'm Googling for something else.
Yeah.
And it will show up in the results, and I'm curious to see what that conversation is. It has that same kind of feeling of 15 people being like, yeah, I do jerk off to Dan Hedaya.
That's the common usage of Quora now, is it shows up early on Google. I think that only started a few years ago, but it has led to a dangerous convergence of information here.
Yeah.
Now, we are doing a movie-themed episode today, movie and TV.
Yeah.
I do not remember what we called it, Jeremy.
We called it Cinephilia.
It's Cinephilia.
Cool.
We're going to start with our Space of the Week segment where we go to different specific Quora, spaces. Space of the Week. Movies.
This is movies. This is the movies space. It is a crazy URL. I don't know why that is.
Oh, they changed it to that too. That's insane.
How do you know they changed it to that?
Because
What
otherwise
is that URL?
it's a normal one.
Well, fair enough.
It's usually the word, and then unless the space was originally YIQBDIM whatever.
I don't know.
Can we attempt to pronounce this? I think you got pretty close, Claire.
Yeah.
I think if you say it like something bad happens.
I think that's pretty close.
I don't want to say it, but it has around 60,000 followers, which is a good size Quora space.
Shang Wang.
Yeah, I don't think that's the comedian
Shang Wang is
Wang.
here, who is famous.
Yeah.
Is that what he looks like, or is that
No, that's
not
not
really.
him, right?
I don't know what
Yeah.
Shang Wang
No.
looks like.
Can you scroll back up, though? I do feel like I recognized a name there
Really?
on the moderators.
It's very possible.
It's not
Not,
usually
yeah.
a place where you recognize the name.
I know.
Like,
That's
should
why I
say
was
that.
surprised. I was wrong. Okay.
There's only so many like moderators online for movie spaces. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know if I said this. It has 55.6 thousand followers and 200 contributors. The numbers on Quora are a lot smaller generally. It's not like TikTok where everyone has 1 million of something. 55,000 on a space is huge.
This is what I like about it, though. Like so my podcast is about movies, and I feel like sometimes there's a thing in my head that comes up in conversation where I'm like, I feel like this is true. Am I wrong about this? Or a genuine question arises I don't have the answer to, and I'll Google it. And if there is a Quora result, I will click on it. Not because I think I'm going to get the answer, but because I think whatever conversation I discover will make for good material. And it's because it does feel like a safe space in a weird way.
It will enrich your life.
It will enrich your life, and it feels like outside of the work that you folks are doing, and thank you for your service.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bang those pots and pans outside every 5 p.m.
It largely doesn't breach the perimeter.
Yeah.
It's self-contained, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels like everyone here is like, I chose to be here.
And
it's
they're all
not
using
about
full
anyone on the
names.
outside. It's not going to leak out there, and they're using full names.
What I like about this, and we run into this all the time, is that the people who are on Quora have like drama with the other Quora users, so you would never run into anywhere else where they're just like, if Seth Brigham's reading this, I don't want to hear from you anymore. On the random, what would you do if Megan is interested in you question.
What would you do if Megan was interested in you? It's a great question for the 55,000 person movie space.
No answer yet.
No answer on it.
Megan, to remind our listenership, if maybe you're not on the internet, is
M3gan.
M3 again. She's like Chucky, but she a girl. Pretty
Okay,
much.
well, there are answers on this other part of the question, and someone says, I don't know about Megan, but if it was Megan the Stallion,
Not
I'd
the
be all
question.
up in that business. Know what I'm saying?
That's not what the question was.
Well, here's my question.
I don't know what he's saying.
My question response to that answer is, what if it was Mithrigan 3 trillion?
Oh.
What if it's the Mithrigan version of Megan the Stallion? Are you still interested? You're saying
a robot.
Mithrigan's not my type.
So, yeah, because she's a child.
Which is fair. And I actually think it's a good answer. I think that's a good response to have.
I don't care how gripping she is.
Great. But if it was Mithrigan 3 trillion,
Right.
I don't know if you survive.
If she had a song with Cardi
Wait.
3.
Yeah, good.
I want to
There we
read
go,
a
Cardi
Nathan
free.
Coppage's
it, Claire.
answer here. I had a crush on someone named Megan, spelled the correct way in elementary school. However, I soon discovered she had a bubble butt and always ran away.
Damn.
There was nothing emotionally fulfilling about Megan. I have not decided yet if she was good or bad luck in over 34 years. She was from Australia and wasn't the prettiest. Does that help? I haven't talked to her for years. Last thing I knew, she lived in Colorado. ...
The ellipses really keeps you wanting more there.
This guy's apparently a poet and a philosopher.
Yeah, Nathan Coppage, philosopher, artist.
Maybe that was a poem?
Inventor, poet. Once we understand prodigies, immortal means not human. Human means not mortal if we evolve.
They're just a bunch of letters.
Yeah.
I love that you can see on Quora a guy being like, yeah, I used to date a girl named Megan in high school. Anyway, I live in New Haven, Connecticut. Here's my photo.
And he's active in Japanese.
This is the kind of guy who you run into in New Haven, Connecticut, I would say.
This guy is great, and he needs a space like this to exist and survive.
It said he studied at Yale, so maybe this is kind of what they're doing over there. Very interested in him. I would like a follow on him, Jeremy, if that's okay.
Of course.
If that's okay. But I do want to focus back on our movie space in a minute because there were some interesting ideas back there.
Oh, please.
I'm just reading his bio. It goes on so long, and then he goes, I should write about dolphins in all caps. It could be a system. I wasn't. Possibly the devil. Oh. I don't know.
Try living in reality. Unfortunately, I'm not your slave.
Oh, no.
I would like to really break this down,
Classic Quora guy.
Yeah.
it's just it keeps going and it doesn't go together and it's too dense of a text for me to really sink my teeth into. It's
Oh,
just
my God.
Very long. We are still
tight
scrolling.
context. It's
This
so
really
rich.
does keep going, huh?
I'm freaking out.
Nathan Coppage's
Freaking
bio
out. We
is
gotta get out of here.
this is like House of Leaves. This is crazy. I feel like I'm possessed or something.
It's still going.
This is really upsetting.
All right. Well, I think we're at the...
You got to get out of here.
All right.
This
I'll
is
leave.
not
I'll leave.
good.
We didn't get to the end.
We've gotten to graphs and charts, and that's where we closed out of the window.
It is reviews of Nathan Coppage in the Nathan Coppage bio.
All right. Well,
Okay.
no one go find that guy.
No one find him.
Please don't.
He used to love a Megan, is what you should know.
He used to love a
That's
Megan.
all we need to know.
She had a bubble butt that ran away.
Also, bubble butt used in a negative context, which you don't hear as much anymore.
That's so true.
Right. However, I soon discovered she had a bubble butt, as if it was a horrible discovery.
Alas.
Yeah.
I hate big butts, and that cannot lie. Anyway, that's the movie Subquora.
Here's another question on the movie subquora. Can fatigue cause numbness?
That's a great question.
Really good
like this
this
one.
place.
Is it possible that CGI will become real living people in the future?
God, all the real work is being done here.
What does that mean?
Is this an AI question? It's
don't
not.
know.
So this is another thing that happens a lot on Quora, Griffin, is they've decided it would enhance the website if they got a robot to add questions so you don't have to.
Boo.
And so sometimes we'll find a funny one and it's like, well, this is you fell for it.
No,
Yeah.
this is actually a question by Blue Diamond.
Who's the People of Unity Society Alliance of Freedom.
Everyone's like a conspiracy theorist today. It looks
Great.
like.
Beautiful.
So what does it mean that with CGI will become real people?
I think the idea is that they will become alive, right? So it's like AI. This is the most generous reading I could this thing, but that's just like the technology is so advanced that like they really live in Lord of the Rings or whatever.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to imagine this guy's asking, what if Sim 1 was able to walk out of the computer at some point, right? The movie Sim 1 that we don't need to lay any track for, that everyone remembers, kind
Sim
of
1.
the Mithrigan of her time.
It's kind of the
What is
Dan
it? How do you spell this?
Haneo of today.
It's S1
Oh, S1.
M0.
Spell it right.
I didn't realize there was a 0 in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Simone.
Oh,
Sim
I
1.
see.
But it was, right.
I've been
That's
saying
Pacino's
it
in
wrong.
it. Didn't you just listen to Al Pacino's book?
A biography. Yeah.
Keener's in it. This is a great cast.
It's got a great cast. Winona Ryder, Evan Rachel Wood. It is Al Pacino is like a struggling, once great film director who is gifted a computer program by a lunatic who says that he's created the first artificial movie star right before he dies. And
Happens
it's
every day.
Simulation 1. And Pacino deletes Sim 1, Simone.
Oh my God, that's
God.
a lady's name.
And she becomes a giant movie star, but they're like, well, she's really like reclusive and
Right.
no one can see her, and she shoots her scenes alone.
She's always clipping into walls.
yeah. She like wins the Oscar, but she's not there, which is that photo you pulled up.
Oh no.
And he sort of falls in love with her, but the whole
Classic.
thing in the movie is that she never does become a physical
a person.
being. I'm
Right.
trying to remember if she at some point maybe gains sentience and tries to fight for her.
Didn't they just try to do this? Didn't like they just sign an AI actress?
Yes.
to a
Millie
talent
Norwood.
label?
Millie Norwood.
Please, her name is Millie
Chili
Norwood.
Norwood?
So beautiful.
Is it Tilly?
I thought it was a T name.
I think it's Tilly
Tilly.
Norwood.
Silly.
Shout out to Tilly. Tilly, we'd love to have you on Quorators sometime. You're so funny.
She's British.
Yeah. No, Tilly's definitely someone rip off. But I feel like maybe what they're getting at is closer to, because I bring up someone because it is about the movies. It is about a CGI actress who the public starts
real.
treating like a real person, but she doesn't actually become flesh and blood. I feel like what they're asking is closer to the recent Tron movies.
Oh, wait. I really wanted to read this answer by Brian
Kirst. Perfect name, who says probably not.
He says probably not, and this is from Brian Kirst. There's a tendency to lump together artificial intelligence and computer-generated film effects at the moment, but they are not the same thing, even if expert systems are now being used to simplify the production of CGI effects. So, I mean, he has a lot more to say there, but this was 2 years ago. Brian knocking this question down right away. And this is someone who's been cursed, I would assume.
Absolutely. Let me try to answer this earnestly.
He's on here 6 hours ago.
Talking about Dilbert.
Why do you think Dilbert has been unpopular among cartoonists?
That's a bullshit question. Dilbert's so popular. He's like a goddamn household name.
Yeah, he turned his creator into like a famous Republican.
There's a house that looks like his head.
Yeah, Dilbert did that. The character did that to the creator.
Yeah.
That's hard work.
Yeah.
Created a monster.
A lot of it's Dogbert's doing.
It's true. Right. He's kind of the Dick Cheney
He pulls
of the
the
situation.
springs. Yeah,
he
he's
pulls
a Karl
the springs.
Rove.
He pulls
Does
the springs
Dogbert
and then
have
everyone
glasses?
launches through the ceiling.
What's up, Claire?
I just want to know if Dogbert has glasses, and
Yes.
I don't want to look
he
it up
does.
on
Is
my
my
does.
memory? Is that a
He's-
Mandela effect? He certainly.
Unless he has like dot eyes, I believe he has glasses.
yeah,
He's got
he-
glasses.
He's got glasses. He's got
Well,
those.
he's kind
He
of
kind
like
of Peter
Dilbert.
Griffin-y. Maybe it's just the green
He is.
chair.
He's sitting on a green chair and he has a white palette.
He's kind of
Doing it.
Peter plus Brian in
Yeah.
a way. He's the shape of Peter with the species and the coloring of Brian.
I have to get in front of this here. I do not think Dogbert is like Peter Griffin at all.
Glasses, the shape of the
Oh,
glasses.
yes, it is.
The shape of the
Peter
nose, the
plus
shape of the
Brian
mouth.
equals Dogbert.
Dogbert is an elite. He is a coastal elite. He manipulates the masses. There's nothing of an everyman in him.
Go back to
he
that
never
photo.
fucks.
Go back
not
to the
one
photo
time.
of him on the stool.
It's the green stool. That's what it is. It's the green and brown.
I contend if you were to draw a little nutsack chin underneath Dogbert's open mouth,
I'm scared to do it.
I think it would look a lot like Peter Griffin's head.
the
I
same
think
guy.
this shape of Dogbert's body is very similar to Peter Griffin's head.
I'd love to argue that it's not, but they're just both circles, so they're totally the same. It's dangerous. I don't want to give him the chin because of what might happen afterwards.
Listeners, give him the chin.
Don't give
If you're listening to this right now, give him the chin.
It's not safe.
Lend him a nutsack, will ya?
We're opening a door that can't be closed.
All right, we're like 10 tabs in now. I'm still on Brian Cursed.
I agree with Brian Kirst that I think the question is kind of coming from the wrong place of like, if we were able to create artificial life, it wouldn't be CGI anymore.
Yeah.
No,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could render a person in CGI, and maybe there's some advanced point in which an artificial intelligence that you create could then be 3D printed into something organic. But at that point, that's just you printing a person.
Yeah.
And the CGI representation of them is just a visualization of the AI, not actually their physical being.
And they can do that, but it has to be Jared Leto.
It has to be Jared Leto.
Unfortunately, it's the only one that works. Now, this is the rare example of a Quora question that's somewhat misguided in scope.
Yeah.
And so I think that's coming through in the answers here. We should get to the actual questions that we've set aside today. 'Cause I just want to make sure before we go back to Digimon.
I have a question for the group. How many times have each of you seen Tron Ares so far?
I have not seen it. Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
I have a friend who has seen it, who has been on this podcast because his name is Kevin Flynn, so he has to see every
sure.
Tron movie.
Legally,
'Cause
yeah.
That's the name of Jeff Bridges' character.
Or else he loses voting
Great.
rights.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But he has seen it and said it was great. But he's in it.
He's in it. He's all over it in a way.
I would see more movies if my name was like my full name was in them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, totally.
Especially if your last name was like Tron Ares,
Yeah.
hyphenated.
Totally.
I mean,
Yeah.
but similar to the Garbage Pail Kids discussion, whenever, you know that book, Alex and the Terrible, Horrible, Very Bad Day? I'm really connected to that because I've had bad day.
Terrible days.
And I'm Alex. And so it's coming from multiple
It's you.
angles for me on that
it's
one.
you.
Did you like Tron Ares, Griffin?
No, it sucks. It's a movie for idiots and losers. But there is a moment where they introduce him, and it's like, we have created our greatest program yet. He's a security program. He's a warrior, right? And then they cut to like Jared Leto inside a red room, inside a computer, inside the grid. And I just immediately I turned to my girlfriend and said, why would they ever design him to look like that?
He's so cool.
We've created the perfect security system, and he's like jacking off into an envelope.
He's pretty much, it's like 30 seconds to Mars in this guy.
He has the longest, greasiest, slick back hair.
Yo.
He looks like he does in The Little Things, a movie in which he plays a like pedophilic murderer. And then he puts the beard on him, whatever. And I'm just like, if you're designing a security program, don't you give him a fucking haircut?
No, you
don't you
don't.
maybe go for a buff guy? Why isn't it
it's
Arnold
Morbius.
Schwarzenegger?
Well, 'cause
Why is it a creep?
He's subtle in his strengths. It's also disarming that he looks like Jesus and he's trying to look like Jesus so bad.
Yes.
You think that's what it is?
Yes.
You think it's a Jesus?
Yeah.
thing?
I
Jesus
think
is
it's the
so
Jesus
peaceful
thing.
that it's
Yeah.
somewhat ironic that he would delete you.
Yes.
Is that why you have long hair?
That's right. And I can't grow a beard, otherwise that would be me for real. And I'm pretty much exactly the same as Jared Leto.
You go Aries mode.
Did you hear about when he was trying to climb the Empire State Building?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty
Remember
cool.
that?
No.
He's kind of an insane person who sucks.
Did he do it?
Remember that? I think so.
You're gonna go have to give me more of this.
This is
very
another
intriguing-
Mandela situation. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
He did try to do
did
this. Oh, he did. He actually
did
pulled it
something.
off.
I don't know if he made it to the top, but he was climbing it.
It's a Mandela
He definitely climbed
situation.
it.
Yeah.
This is like when he freed South Africa from apartheid.
He's done so much for us.
And then they're always talking bad about him.
He's shaking hands with Fidel.
He does so much for humanity, and we can't even be bothered to go see his shitty movies. We're so unappreciative.
I feel like I've supported him more than I need to already. I've seen Fight Club many times. I'm all set. I've gotten my Jared Leto in.
I think you're right.
That's enough of him.
I don't like his eyes.
Can we do one Quora question?
Sure.
In
All
my
right. Okay.
lifetime.
This is
Let's do it.
Quinsel Town.
That was a
Do we have
great
button for
space,
that?
though. All right. Oh man, which one is it? Hold on, wait. I got it. Quinsel Town. Nope. Quinsel Town.
Great.
These are Hollywood questions live on Quora.com. The
Okay.
stars of today, Digimon, etc.
This question is there an online list that helps me to avoid woke movies?
Gotta jump in here and say there must be. That's gotta
The
exist.
reason I put this in here because the first comment is very funny to me. It's this guy being like, guess what? There is. It's my website. And his name is Christian Toto. And his website is hollywoodintoto.com.
Now, why is it hollywoodintoto.com and not totoinhollywood.com? Is he implying that Hollywood all exists in him?
In him.
I think the idea is it's a play on the common expression Hollywood in total. And he's Christian Toto.
Common expression?
Yeah, Hollywood in total is out of control.
I don't think that's a thing
I know
people
saying
say.
blank in total is a common expression, but I don't feel like Hollywood in total is how people usually phrase it. I feel like people just skip and say Hollywood has gotten out of control or whatever.
Toto in Hollywood is definitely taken probably by someone who's like obsessed with Wizard of Oz.
Right.
Claire,
Toto
her doll.
lore.
great call. I think you're dead on there.
Now, Claire lives in Hollywood, so I think she's the best qualified to answer these questions.
And I really am. And so we are saying this is Hollywood in total. We are saying that now.
Okay.
And
Is there a lot of wokeness over there,
We're also
Claire?
saying that.
Claire, you dealing with a lot of wokeness over there these days?
Yeah, there's so much wokeness. They're always putting women in stuff.
Ugh.
That's too bad.
Sucks.
Makes me want to puke.
When I was growing up, women used to never answer the call in movies. The phone would just ring all day, and we were happy about it. And now women are answering calls.
There was one woman in movies, and her name was Sim One. She wasn't even really a lady.
She was locked in a computer where she belonged.
That's how Claire
women
is to
belong-
us.
Women
Claire,
belong in the computer, like Claire.
Claire is our Sim 1.
Look, I'm progressive. I don't think women should stay in the kitchen. I think they should just stay in the computer.
Yeah.
Claire, do you maybe want to go ahead and just preemptively? I want to give you this idea before the episode hits and listeners flock. Maybe
Love it.
give a look and see if Claire in HollywoodInToto.com is available. You might want to
Claire in
lock down,
Hollywood in Toto.
knock down that domain right now.
Yeah, but
Hollywood
Hollywood and Claire.
in Toto.
the URL is available. Is the question.
.com. Okay.
Claire
that
in
GoDaddy.
Hollywood in Toto.
I think this is the next step for us, which is going to HollywoodInToto.com because
Yeah,
I'm
we're
very
clearly
curious
going to
about
switch it. He said it's a right-leaning entertainment website.
It's funny that, his opening is, I'm not aware of any such list, and even if one existed, it would quickly be out of date given Hollywood's lust for woke storytelling. New paragraph. I run a website basically committed to what I just said would be a foolish endeavor.
It can't be done, but I have tried.
He opens with, no, sorry, but.
I have to go to it.
If there's anyone who would know how hard it is, it's me.
Okay. Well, I'm on Hollywood in Toto. The
He
right
posted
take on
7
entertainment.
seconds ago, it says.
Where do you see that?
Under the Colbert
Yeah, the
one.
Colbert story 7 seconds.
Colbert just nuked left's late night Trump theory. What could that possibly mean?
He nuked it.
But also,
this website's
yesterday,
so bad.
he did a 20th anniversary retrospective review of Corpse Bride, which he's reclaiming as
Nice.
Tim Burton's lost masterpiece, forgotten Tim Burton treat. He loves Corpse Bride.
Well, Corpse Bride was good before it went woke.
All the women in it are dead.
Yeah, keep your woman dead and sewed up.
Well, in a way, Coffin was the original box before computer existed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
You know?
so they're both box.
Right. Corpse Bride exists in a pre-computer world.
It says he loves Begonia.
You like Begonia? You didn't like House of Dynamite?
I want more opinions from Toto.
What do you think you liked about
He and I
Begonia?
have the same opinions.
This guy's got great takes.
Claire has been working for Toto for several months now.
11 Ways Better Off Dead is a perfect 80s movie.
Whoa.
He's like really working at this website, and it's getting
Yeah.
some views. They have like 4,000 views, which isn't good per se. I don't think you're making a living off Hollywood
No.
and Toto, but it's a start. And it's finally a safe place for people who are tired of the wokeness in Tim Burton films.
He said that what Jon Stewart portrayed 9/11, which I thought was funny.
9/11 used to be my friend.
Is that one that sounds like you could
I
have
fucked up.
loyalty towards?
I guess so. I mean, he like helped the firefighters, right? Or something like that.
Right. Jon Stewart's been like very active
Yeah.
on the ground fighting for people with like long-term respiratory illnesses and first
Yeah.
responders and stuff.
But no more.
There's
And
a-
this guy's notion is that his support of Mamdani
Yes.
is in fact switching him around to being pro 9/11.
I guess if you were just like
Dude.
taking your news from random tidbits on the internet, you would come to the conclusion Zoran is running on doing 9/11.
It's just very funny. It'd be like, if, most of these are just regular things where he's like, Begonia is pretty fun. I really like Jesse Plemons in it. And then he's just like, Zoran wants to do 9/11 again.
He's going to take down the M&M store this time.
And then it's just an article that's like, you couldn't make The Office again today. Like,
They're doing it.
They literally
It's happening right now.
Ben Stiller says, dumbest thing possible about Trump. What do you think? Before we scroll down, what do you think is the dumbest thing Ben Stiller could possibly say about Trump?
He's probably saying, like, what about male models or something like that? Something real dumb. I've seen him do it.
School for ants?
I've seen him say some dumb shit. I don't know.
Comb in my hair.
My hair's loaded with spooge.
I would love if this was a quote from his movie. That's what he said about Trump.
Museum comes in live at night.
Trump can milk me or something. I forget what happened. I forget what he says.
All right, most of it is about Tropic Thunder.
Cut immediately to Robert Downey Jr. in blackface to make your audience feel safe.
A movie about how cool Harvey Weinstein is.
Right. And basically leading with, Ben Stiller used to be one of us.
We lost. Oh, in bold, many comic stars bent the knee to woke mob. So that's where this is going.
Where's the Trump thing?
Wait, what is this movie that Adam Carolla's in about woke comedy?
It's called Can We Take a Joke? It's a Carolla documentary.
All of the real Corolla heads are nodding at home because they know about his different
he's saying
critiques.
comedy is under assault. That's the dumb thing he said. We live in a world where we're taking chances with comedy is more challenging.
Jeremy, it's not a dumb thing that he said. It's the dumbest thing possible.
And it's about Trump, I thought.
Yeah, he doesn't even invoke Trump by name. We live in a world where taking chances with comedy is more challenging. You're seeing that front and center in our country, but I think it's important that comedians keep doing what they're doing, speaking truth to power and being free to say what they want. But that's the most important thing.
This is basically what like right-wing comedians also
Correct.
say. This is like what Shane Gillis says about like saying the R word.
Whenever I like click on a stupid article and I read it and it's stupid, I do get to a point where I'm like, but you clicked it though. You knew it was going to be like this. And you're reading it like, what are the odds? This was stupid.
Wait, is that Sarah?
Yeah, they got Sarah on
Sarah.
there. Sarah Squirm.
It's her SNL thing. There's a lot to explain here, but
It's not worth reading all of this.
the important thing is Ben Stiller's a traitor. And he should be put to death by firing squad.
Jeremy, I think you should click whatever that big download button is. I think there's something interesting at the end
Well,
of
it's
that.
not Alex's computer, so I don't mind.
Don't click.
That quote is so generic it truly could be ascribed to anyone speaking about anything from any viewpoint. Like that could be a Jeff Dunham quote. Like,
It's so hard doing my characters.
right.
The thing about comedy is you gotta laugh. Ben Stiller.
That quote is, it's a tough time. People are divided. I think you got to speak your truth. and Toto has interpreted that as comedy is impossible under Trump.
Mondays are about getting this bread. Ben Stiller.
I think we've read enough about anti-woke movies websites, probably.
Sure, yeah.
So I'll move on.
Just the one thing. Christian Toto is too much, man.
Here's another question. Is Malcolm in the Middle set in America? If so, why doesn't Malcolm just shoot everyone who gives him problems?
This is an incredible question.
I think me smells a troll.
Probably, but I'm still curious about it.
It's a great question.
Does Malcolm doesn't have a gun. He's in a very where do you think he lives in California, right?
Does Malcolm live in California? I want to say he's in the Midwest.
I remembered him. The thing is, whenever I remember Frankie Muniz and something, I'm like, that's Malcolm, but that might have been from other things.
I think it's Ohio for Pasadena. Or no, Pasadena for Ohio. They're trying to make it look like Midwest.
There's also this thing when
Classic
you shoot
TV.
When you shoot a TV show, they're just like, we're gonna do this in California.
Yeah, right.
No matter where it's supposed to be.
I don't know if it says a place.
I do. There was like a real trend for a while being like, they're American, which means they live in the middle of America.
They shot it in L.A.
Can we Google where
Studio City?
Where did Malcolm live?
Google where did Malcolm live, and then go on Quora and type that in.
I'm on Reddit on Ask Science Fiction. Where the hell did they
Where
live?
do they live? This is a huge question.
I
Don't
love
yell at me.
sci-fi.
Man, this guy's throwing math out. Here are the facts as I see them. It's a 24-hour bus ride from their house to Whitehorse, Canada. Their house is 3,000 miles away from wherever Francis was living in Alaska. This guy has a fucking red string cork board as he's rewatching all of Malcolm in the Middle. They're 8-hour drive by car from the ranch. The ranch is near enough to Roswell, New Mexico. They lost business to it. There's some seasonality, but there's rarely, if ever, any snow. Palm trees can be seen on the skyline at various times.
I just think the last one locks you in California, right?
This guy says it's San Antonio.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that is true.
It feels right to me. They all have some
feels right to
41
me.
hair.
Yeah.
They're in a very seasonal environment, and they go to the mall. They're in a car. Also, look at these driving times. Like, I lived in Massachusetts. I didn't drive anywhere for 8 hours.
Southern Texas. Found this on Yahoo Answers. Someone says Southern Texas.
That's very specific. Although it would explain a ranch.
Yeah.
And this is really why people tune into the show, is to find out these hard to parse Malcolm in the Middle facts.
The answer is that he could have had a gun.
Well,
He's
and
in
not
Texas.
not to generalize, especially if he's in Texas. This is a valid question.
It's self-defense.
I mean, maybe this was the secret juice behind Malcolm in the Middle. It's the unspoken dramatic tension under the show.
They all are loaded.
They have guns. Reese
Every
has a gun.
But Malcolm in particular.
Whenever the brothers are like hurting each other, you're like, thank God this didn't escalate more. This could have been so much worse. They also spend a lot of time in schools, which is somewhat alarming, but they are children.
It's true.
That's common.
But Dewey does feel like a kid who would have like found his dad's gun and accidentally shot his friend or something.
God.
Of all sitcoms,
Claire, you should say
Something
that.
funny like that.
Of all sitcoms, this feels like one of the funniest ones to ask this question about, because I'd contend you could ask this question about almost any sitcom.
Yeah.
Right? If the Mary Tyler Moore show is set in America, why doesn't Mary shoot people who give her problems? Like, almost every sitcom is based on the main character gets the business from everyone else around them.
Right.
And this person's watching it being like, why wouldn't they just go postal?
They seem like they can't take it anymore.
Let's kill them.
It's a real Cinema
your
Sins
gun.
ass gotcha.
It's just very funny to ask this about a show that is centered around a very smart, relatively emotionally well-balanced young man.
It would be so smart. He should know that power comes from the end of a barrel.
Logically, he should shoot them.
Do we have any good answers on the Quora? Oh, this is an interesting take on Malcolm in the Middle. This is from Andrew, who studied at the University of Life, but did graduate this year. Congratulations to
Andrew, who is also a
congratulations,
Transformer.
Andrew.
Yeah, he's a Autobot. I
His
think that's the
picture
Autobot
is
symbol.
so.
Yeah.
the Autobots Abbey. Congratulations. Because Malcolm is un-American in the strictest sense of the word, that he is very intelligent and is therefore an anathema to everyone he meets. America has a huge problem with accepting minorities, and the most hated minority in the USA are smart people.
Hell yes to that. And he capitalized smart people as if they're protected group. Smart people.
What an emotional roller coaster that sentence was.
America has a problem with racism, specifically for smart people.
The race of intelligence.
The cult of ignorance has taken over fully. I'm very surprised Dewey doesn't go on a killing spree. IIRC, he plans a few.
Dewey?
I don't remember him planning a
I
killing
think we
spree.
all agree Reese is the one who would go on the killing spree most likely, and also the oldest brother is in fucking military academy.
He is.
He has the training.
Although it changes him, as I understand it.
Sure, but Dewey is the last one to
It
go
would
on a
be
killing
Reese.
spree.
We can all agree.
It'd be Reese.
Or, frankly, I put Malcolm higher than Dewey.
Yeah. They are shooting the reboot right now. Am I wrong?
Oh, really?
There is
That sucks, man.
Yes, there is a legacy Malcolm in the Middle revival that I think is shooting right now, and everyone is back other than Dewey. Dewey is like,
'cause
I
he's
have no interest
arrested.
in ever acting again.
He was arrested for shooting all those people.
No, he's like
Show
one of
me
these
Dewey.
rare cases because the middle kid from Home Improvement has like a horrible rap sheet.
Oh, really?
A lot of times, like the middle sibling on these sitcoms or the younger sibling, whatever, goes like,
Not JTT.
no, Zachary Ty Bryant.
Oh, okay.
Is that his name? I
I mean,
think.
those are three names.
Yeah. Maybe he was the oldest. Dewey like made his fucking millions in evergreen residuals.
Yeah.
Then like went to college for something entirely different. and is just a civilian now and is like, I have no interest in doing that
It's
again.
so amazing whenever anyone is a child actor and then is like, and I got what I wanted.
Yeah, done.
I don't need to become Aaron Carter
so
at the
much
end
respect.
of this.
Yeah. He seems very well adjusted.
Shout out to him.
Dewey would never go on a shooting spree.
Okay, here's another question. What do psychopaths think of the movie Human Centipede?
They love it. They gotta go nuts for this thing. I mean, it's a psycho's delight.
Everyone who answered this question, I didn't read through them very much, but they're all like, I liked it or didn't like it. Like, no one's like, I'm not a psychopath.
Well, the top answer is Michael Murphy, and his byline is diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder.
Psycho here. I hated the dang thing.
It did not represent my people.
Quora, believe it or not, is a safe place for psychos. We found out.
It is, although
Very
it
quickly.
can also kind of be like an assassin's guild in that way because they share their secrets. Here's Michael's, I guess, breakdown of Human Centipede. Disgusting. The first movie was quite good. There were far too many cliches, and the plot developed slowly at times, but that can be expected from a low-budget niche movie. The 2-minute monologue by the Jap,
I think you could.
Michael's words, which only he could understand, was
Jewish American
tedious.
princess.
Yeah.
That movie is so cliched. I'm so tired of woke Hollywood shoving this tie people's mouths to buttholes storytelling trope.
Time and time again, you see it.
It's this canard. They've been pushing it down our throats since the 30s.
Shoving it down our throats like the guy who's tied in front of our mouths.
We get it. Another loosely veiled allegory to Unit 38 in Manchuria. How many of these are we going to see? The Doctor's Oshi. Oh, surprise.
People forget that before the Hays Code, 30% of movies made by Hollywood were Human Centipede based. And then I will admit, it went out of fashion for a while.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen all of them?
I haven't seen all. Well, this is the great tragedy. 70% of those movies are missing now.
That's a damn shame.
We didn't have preservation efforts in place at the studios, and 70% of those movies we'll never see. Greta Garbo's first credit was a Human Centipede movie.
Damn.
We're losing history.
You're going to tie me to that man?
I daren't to eat whatever comes out of his butthole.
As I understand it, the first one is 3 people, and the second one is like
A
5
ring.
people.
Well, one of them's a ring, right?
And then the last one is like 1 million people get centipeded due to a crazy mix-up.
Well,
Really?
Right, because the first one is subtitled The Human Centipede First Sequence, and the idea is he's getting to full sequence.
It's the
Okay.
EP.
But the second Human Centipede, which this guy says straight up sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the second Human Centipede is like a Wes Craven's New Nightmare, where it's about a guy who sees the Human Centipede in
Right,
theaters,
yeah.
and is like, "Oh shit, good idea,"
Oh, that
I'm
is
doing
scary.
that, he said.
and decides to do it himself.
I
to be
love
clear,
that.
this guy says that it's bad because you can't use black and white unless you're Steven Spielberg.
He's the only guy.
I don't make the rules.
Steven Spielberg should have made Human Centipede too.
We get it. The Human Centipede is red because it's a beautiful metaphor.
Did we interrupt you, Claire?
No, don't worry about it.
The longer this guy goes on, he starts with the
Don't
black
even
and
worry
white,
about it.
and then all of his complaints circle back to the main character is fat.
Yeah. Oh.
He has 7 sentences devoted to why am I watching this fat guy.
Well, you know what would make him a lot thinner is if he was stuck in a human centipede.
Yeah.
Because then
Sort of
he'd
a
only
diet
be
craze.
eating waste. Which they get into in the first one.
I quit some half an hour into the third movie. Unrealistic, tedious, monotonous, awkward.
You lost
Awkward.
me. Way too many people in a centipede. It's at best a millipede.
Prison abuse does not happen to the portrayed extent. There's this myth that's pushed through the liberal media that in every prison they're making human centipedes and they're going full sequence.
That's what they tried to do to George Santos recently. They put him in a human centipede.
He liked it though.
We can all agree you want to be on the front.
Yeah, the front's the best one
It's
to be in.
by far the best one.
So this guy doesn't say it outright, but the kind of subtext of this post is, I'm a psychopath. Here's what I thought of the Human Centipede movies.
It's like those videos where, like, as a psychopath, here's
Right.
my take on psychopaths in movies.
Right when like
Unrealistic.
Wired asks a lawyer
Yeah,
to review
yeah.
a bunch of courtroom scenes.
Your question gives me much relief, as I was repulsed by the portion I watched of that movie, not meaning to offend innocent sufferers of mental illness, but I know any person who enjoyed that POS needs serious mental therapy.
And this person went to Harvard Business School, so you know they're a psychopath.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
a comedian?
DARPA fellow in comedy and theater.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
What's DARPA?
DARPA is it's like a government.
Is this a real thing, Alex? Do you know what this is for real?
They like made the internet. I don't really remember exactly what it is.
Like Al Gore. Al Gore says you're a comedy fellow.
Yeah, it's pretty much Al Gore's thing. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency.
Cool.
There you go. It's Al Gore's secret projects.
Whatever.
Hey everyone, here's my favorite things.
There was
good.
another
That's
answer
pretty good.
down there. That was quite good.
I'm making a centipede.
Yeah, this one. A guy with a Heath Ledger Joker avatar. Over 30 years as a psychiatric patient, Reg.
Yep.
Pretty fucked up situation to be in.
Yup.
More like disgusting, but seeing that in real life would traumatize someone. I could eat dinner in the same room, no exaggeration. Might kill all of them before I left, including the sadist. But psychopaths do not do shit like that unless there was a large reward, because we get no emotional reward. So his answer is...
That's a perfect answer.
As a psychopath, I found the movie unrealistic. This is not the type of thing a psychopath would do. By the way, if I were in that room, I would gladly murder everybody.
Yeah.
Right. And I would only do it for money because I get no emotional reward.
Do not speak for us.
I don't want to just like bully this person who is mentally ill, but that's a very funny answer to that question.
Well, they're also the Joker, so they're kind of like a.
They are the Joker.
You can bully the Joker.
Yeah, only
it's
if you're
okay because
Batman.
he's. Well, I mean, you may not have the capacity to bully the Joker, but it's not morally wrong to bully him.
I agree with that.
He's one twisted apple. He's one of those apples you put in that unpeeling device that spins, and therefore becomes twisted.
I got you.
Good.
I'm trying to see if there's any other psychopaths.
I'm just trying to see if there's consensus on this because it seems like everyone's coming from.
This
different
guy's
directions.
not a psychopath, but he says that they would consider it a comedy like National Lampoon's Vacation, except different.
This one's for us.
That's huge.
Except different.
Vote for you.
Different.
It's kind of the movie about people. This is an answer that needs improvement. I imagine some would actually like it, but not me.
This guy's works at DeviantArt.
Writer at DeviantArt. I read DeviantArt for the articles. I don't know about you folks. But his avatar is Dan Aykroyd seemingly like doing a morning talk show interview.
And he loves 80s horrors.
He loves 80s horror. This guy rules, Nathan
It's
Forrester.
kind of awesome.
I gotta look up his writing.
Yeah, we should check him out. Check him out on DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Check out Cat People.
Okay. Oh, do you think it's the writer of Cat Person?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cat person in the article.
Yeah, the article, but also the DeviantArt on which it's based.
But don't you actually know who that is in real life?
I know the person on who Cat Person is based in real life.
Really?
Yes, the woman who supposedly
Really?
it's like from her perspective, but it was written by one of her like not friends, but like associates.
It was a friend of a friend.
who was
she was
just
a coworker?
judging her
Yes,
relationship.
Yes.
And then so she got money out of it. Respect.
But it was like drama, though, right?
Because they made a movie, so then she got money.
At first, she was like, "Don't write about me," and then they made a movie about it.
Yeah, and she was just like, "Oh, well, you can do it if you pay me a bunch of money." That's
She wouldn't do
actually
it. She said she wouldn't do it for the emotional reward, only the
Because-
financial reward.
And I feel confident releasing this on the podcast because she's a psychopath.
Okay.
As is revealed in the article.
I will say this. I felt very personally attacked by that story. Because I don't know if you folks remember this, but when it was originally published, it was accompanied by a close-up photo of two mouths kissing.
Yes.
And the facial hair on the man looks identical to mine.
It's Griffin for real.
It is my exact
Damn.
mustache and is the exact coloring in such extreme close-up. And like no one else called me out on it, but I was like, I've seen my own face close up too many
Right.
times while shaving to not recognize like that is the exact pattern of like I have like my hair is brown, but I have like blonde and redhead genes in my family, and it only comes through in my mustache. And this fucking disgusting cat person has the same thing.
This mouth looks like Griffin.
I was gonna say the Bowser Griffin.
The mouse grip,
They
unfortunately.
grip closed. Age gap.
Age gap.
Do you want to do one more question?
Yes.
And then- okay. Let me
At
just-
least.
Might as well.
Let me see if any of these are worth.
We got 100 ready.
I know. Can Predator be real?
Uh-oh.
I mean, we don't know what could be out in the universe. Parentheses, I'm talking about the movie Predator.
It's like you get to the end and you're just like, what predator? Like a wolf? Can a wolf be real?
This is a great question because there is a definitive answer to this. There is an inarguable answer, which is, yes, it could be real.
no, no.
Definitely possible.
I can't tell you with certainty there is no way this could be real.
It could be real.
There's no chance it could ever happen.
This is what's so much fun about alien conspiracy theories is because it's on the behalf of somebody else to say you're wrong and prove it.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I have a lot of thoughts about what's
Yeah.
going on another galaxy.
Yeah.
How am I wrong? There's no way of knowing if I'm wrong.
The burden of proof is on everyone else but the asker.
Right.
And the only way to settle this question is with the proof of a predator landing on our planet, which then proves the asker right.
Right. And then it's just something that's happening to you and you're being hunted.
Uh-huh.
And you're in the woods.
I do like when people are really into like alien conspiracy theories, but it's based on like a movie specifically.
Yeah.
They're like, I do think aliens are real, but then when we find one who was
Yeah.
like, aliens do exist, but they look like Jar Jar Binks in real life.
Right.
And it was like, where do you come up? Like, why would that be right?
They have
And then
like
it's
alien dreadlocks.
And then the theory is like, well, because like the person who, the people who created Jar Jar Binks is because like they have visions of the real aliens.
Right.
They don't realize that they're putting it into their work.
Totally.
Yes.
And it's like, that's crazy.
They're stealing.
They're stealing.
You can
It's
say
right.
they're stealing.
It's
And-
basically AI.
There's like a significant conspiracy theory. I feel like it's maybe subsided a little bit, but I feel like it used to be one of the dominant sort of what's Hollywood up to conspiracy theories before other things took over. That E.T. was like funded partially by the government to get us comfortable with the idea of aliens
I
because
like
they had
that.
already discovered them.
That never happened.
That E.T. was kind of like alien propaganda
That's cool.
to soft pedal the like.
And it wasn't popular enough. That's why they never revealed the aliens.
Kind of a small
It didn't
movie.
work out.
That's where the theory fell
Listen.
apart. But that they were like, we need to
One
put a
time,
friendly alien
a friend
movie
of
out there.
mine. One time, my friend saw Steven Spielberg walking around the Scientology, production lot. So this is there's something there.
Do we think he
I
was
don't
just?
know what it means, but I mean,
He might have been taking a lunch meeting.
what's that?
It's a lunch meeting.
It might have been a lunch meeting.
At the Scientology lot, or were they sort of talking about Xenu? How to make
Oh,
Xenu
yes.
It's
more
possible.
palatable.
But Xenu's a bad alien. Like
Yeah.
Scientology is based in the aliens. Well,
Interesting.
I'm trying to remember.
He's like the evil god, right? Who put all the souls into volcanoes.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
he trapped them.
Right. It's that everything that burdens us as people psychologically and physically is actually the ghost of an alien that Xenu threw in a volcano.
Yeah.
We're talking about Thetans.
Right.
Yeah.
We got to cleanse them
Interesting.
from our system. So it does.
Saints.
Right. War of the Worlds is maybe closer to being Scientology propaganda, and of course worked with a prominent Scientologist on that movie. E.T. is like, it's doing damage control for aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Predator
It's
would
soft launching aliens.
Soft launching aliens.
Predator would almost be counter propaganda, where it's like, don't even wish for aliens to be real
Right.
because they're gonna come and you can shoot them with a minigun and it won't matter.
They're so good at fighting.
Yeah, they go invisible, and then it doesn't matter if you're like 40 huge dudes.
You shoot them and they laugh.
Yeah, they also laugh, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But they're bug mouth.
They're very rude.
Oh man, that movie
I
rocks.
love a bug mouth with a sense of humor.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm
Could
just.
you imagine predators having to human centipede?
Oh my god.
That's a nightmare for everyone.
There must be a psychopath in this room.
No
Something like
stitching
that.
required. You know what I'm saying?
You can just use those
Can we
big
actually
claws.
ask that on Quora?
Yeah, let's
Can we
ask
ask the question?
Can you imagine?
Can
The
you
question
imagine
is,
if predators?
Write that down. Okay, well, now we're getting this live and officially added to Quora. We used to close the show by always asking a question
Writing
too,
it like a Quora question.
and then say I'm talking about the movie Predator, so they know which one. Okay, great.
Oh no.
It was good, although it upset Claire's dog.
Scary.
because we're getting too close to the truth.
I do not want to use your suggestion.
Ask original question, thank you.
Fuck off, Quora.
Don't try to edit Jeremy.
No, I write for DeviantArt, and then I'm gonna tag Jordan Peterson
Great.
because he's on there.
Okay, yeah, tag him. He doesn't have that
good.
many followers.
Can we tag Hollywood and Toto?
Yep.
His name is Christian Toto.
Okay.
Is he on there?
There we
Yes,
go.
We
Yep.
literally can tag him, and then just for good measure,
Orson Scott Card.
Great. He'll actually swing in with answers, probably.
He's on there every day.
Yeah. He answers a lot of questions.
And this is his beat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of his world.
He's probably going to take us down a notch, honestly, because he doesn't like when you fuck around on here. But
here's the thing: if 3 predators got naked and they put soap all over their bodies in a bathroom, who would win in a fight?
You couldn't grab them; they'd be far slipperier. So it's a different situation. Do we want to do a listener question, or we're done for
Sure,
the
let's
day?
do it real quick. I don't have one loaded up.
Fuck it! Why not?
Wow.
I'm hitting the theme
On
song.
Gmail, real quick.
This is our listener question segment.
I'm picking
is that
this one.
okay?
Is that okay?
Okay, everything's working. Okay, this is a question from a listener. If you want to send us one, send it to quorators@gmail.com and keep it under 30 seconds, please.
Hey, Quorators, big fan of the show.
Thank you.
First time calling. My wife and I are having a big disagreement, and I was hoping you guys could settle it for us. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, great.
we do encourage the listeners to ask a Quora style question. So again, it has been done immaculately, although it is very hard on our end to answer it. She's crazy, dude.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. You're not answering the question he asked.
Okay.
His question wasn't, can you take my side?
Right.
His question was, can you answer it for me?
Oh. Well, I guess no then.
Yeah, if that would be a Quora answer. It's like, probably can't.
I got no
Sorry
more.
about that.
Well, you could if given the question.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at present moment, the answer is no, I can't.
Yes.
Because I lack the information.
Yeah.
By the way, this is how you sell a TV show, too, is you encourage interest in the series.
It's a conditional yes.
You have to
Yeah.
write back and tell us what the argument is.
As a psychopath, I say I can't answer it.
Speaking of psychopaths and how you build interest in Hollywood, this is one of my favorite stories ever about my favorite Hollywood psychopath, Vin Diesel. My favorite movie star.
Mark
I didn't say it.
Sinclair.
The most unique American alive.
That's his real name, right? Is it Mark something?
Mark Vincent Sinclair.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, and he changed it to Vin Diesel.
Hold on, I got to hit a button here really quick.
Yeah.
Flawless victory.
Wrong one.
Not
No,
that one,
wrong
a
one.
different one.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
All right, that's very important. Continue.
I'm really happy you had that.
We also have a
preloaded.
Tron button on there we never hit. We talked about Tron so
Oh, yeah.
much. That's the.
You got this, Cora.
It says
There's a
Quora
lady
in
named
Tron.
Quora.
Yeah. Olivia Wilde's character.
So beautiful.
Vin Diesel makes Pitch Black.
Okay. What is Pitch Black? I don't think I know this.
Pitch Black is the first movie that Riddick is in, but Riddick is kind of the he's the Han Solo of the movie. He's he's a little more of a villain. He's a supporting character.
I did
An
not know that.
anti-hero.
But he's the flashy anti-hero who kind of takes over the movie by the end of the film, right?
This looks like a novel. This is the cover of a novel from 2002.
It is one of those movies that inexplicably is not based on a sci-fi novel from the 60s, but feels like it must have been. It
cool.
rules. It's a rad as hell movie, but it's a low-budget film that kind of overperforms at the box office. The same weekend that Timothy Olyphant turns down The Fast and the Furious.
Oh.
A movie that was built to be a vehicle, pun intended maybe, for him and Paul Walker. And Oliphant went, no. And Universal's like, we got to start filming. Who do we... And they were just like, this Pitch Black thing just did surprisingly well on a small scale. This Vin Diesel guy's got some juice. They throw him in there. The movie's a humongous hit. And they're like, we're ready to back up the Brinks truck for Fast and Furious 2. Not then yet titled Too Fast, Too Furious. And he goes, I don't want to do that. I want to make Riddick. So he leaves Universal, the studio that was producing Fast and Furious, high and dry, walks off of the Fast and Furious
Yeah,
sequel.
he's not in that second one.
And then a year later goes back into the offices of Universal. I shit you not, with 3 giant leather-bound volumes, each locked, each with their own lock, and says, I've been working with David Towie, writer-director of Pitch Black, and we have built out the universe of Riddick. And Pitch Black is The Hobbit, and this is your Lord of the Rings. And he drops the 3 books on the table, and they go, what is this? And he goes, these are the scripts for the trilogy. And they go, can we read them? And he says, no, I don't give you the keys until you greenlight them.
That's fucking crazy.
And to keep in mind, it is Vin Diesel saying it, so he's like, you need the key.
Yeah, I'm not giving you those keys until I got the green.
I'd love to see you open that lock.
But they basically go like, well, we're not going to greenlight 3 at once, you maniac.
Yeah.
But he's got so much juice at the moment that they do greenlight the first one. He gives them the first key. They're like, but seriously, can we read the other 2? He's like, no.
You're being ridiculous.
1,000 comedy points. They make the Chronicles of Riddick. It bombs super fucking hard. And he, like, 15 years later, wills a third Riddick movie just called Riddick into existence, but it is pointedly not that second script.
Oh, really?
And he has also now shot yet another Riddick movie that is not that script. There are 2 scripts that exist under lock and key. And like a man of his word, he's never let anyone open them.
It's like a Game of Thrones situation where he's lost faith in his ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, he no longer believes in his own juice.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me not to say Oliphant is a vehicle. What is this, Lord of the Rings? But I held it back.
I think that's also the name of a vehicle in Halo, right? Isn't there like an elephant?
I believe it could be in many things.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just a thing that's a vehicle.
Yeah. Girl I went to
Check out
high school
Halo.
with, it was her last
I
name.
think we need to make this movie where we're
We steal
searching
it.
for these last 2 volumes.
This is a movie.
and we have to sort
Yeah,
of break
where
into
we
Vin
find-
Diesel's cave.
Yeah. If you asked him, he'd be like, the Chronicles of Riddick remain unfinished. Riddick has been going off on
Right.
side quests.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? I was
makes
not
it
great
higher
to
level.
the budget and the support to make the full Chronicles. These movies are like side tangents.
You break into Vin Diesel's cave and he's like, I've been gooning. I've been gooning for years.
Alex is like, you have like focus on words, and you've been saying goon cave for all week. This is
I
like
heard-
your new word that you say.
I heard a podcast about it. It was funny to me.
I basically force a Vin Diesel corner into every podcast I do. But off of Goon Cave, I don't think Vin Diesel has a Goon Cave, but I have it on good authority from many sources that he does have what he calls the Toretto room
Whoa.
in his home, where he's got sort of like a dais, like an ofrenda
Whoa.
for his character.
That's so
And the
sick.
legacy of the Fast and Furious franchise, where he truly like goes in and lights candles and gets on his knees and waits for the muse to tell him what the next movie should be.
Oh, and he like prays to it?
He sits there and wait. He opens himself up to the universe.
This
Is he that
no good.
involved in writing these movies?
If you ask him, yes.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like family to him.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
whole thing is like family.
It is.
He's
why
so cool.
He's the best. He's the greatest. Like when I say psychopath, I say it as,
Oh, yeah,
as a
of
term of
course.
endearment.
As a superpower.
No, it's why they still have not started filming
Right.
Fast
He's
X
just in midair.
2.
I think. I think it ends with him in midair.
They race the car, him and his son.
Yeah.
Raced the car down like a dam, and they survived. But
Oh, did they
then
survive? I don't
they
remember.
realize they're surrounded by bombs that are
That's what
beeping
it
and are
is.
about to go off. And it cuts there. And
Have you
it
not
was
seen the last one, Alex?
No, I haven't seen that. They're very hard to follow, frankly.
it was meant
They're
to
not that
be.
hard. You have to
just
remember that
vroom,
3
vroom.
is in the future,
Yeah.
but not anymore.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
And Vin Diesel makes a cameo in 3, which he did in exchange for being paid in the rights back to Riddick. I shit you not.
I think he's also, I mean, especially the later ones do fall into this trap too of it's just like nonsense for so long that by the end it's like, I saw it, I couldn't tell you what happened in the middle.
But you love anime. It's very anime.
It's very anime.
They have a sword fight in one of them with wrenches.
It's very professional wrestling.
With
it's
Griffins or whatever.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. They get 2 Griffins.
I'll say that if Griffin was in the hands of a Toretto, I wouldn't resent the card that
It
much.
could
See?
become a deadly weapon. here.
Now, do I wish we had been talking about Dan Hedaya this whole time instead of Vin Diesel?
Is it just
Yes.
me? Or
This is it's a different show, Claire. It's the
he's a-
Dan
Sure,
Hedaya
I
cast.
know.
Yeah, sorry. We do Digimon and we do Dune. Those are the 2 things
That was
we
the
could
rules
do.
in your contract.
they're kind of opposite
These.
men in terms of like what are the most and least amounts of hair you could have on a man. Vin Diesel and Dan Hedaya are at the opposite ends of the spectrum.
I'm ending the show.
Yeah.
There's no more show.
That's what's up.
Griffin, thank you so much for gripping on down with us.
My pleasure.
Where can our listeners find you and your works?
I host the Blank Check podcast with my friend David Sims. We talk about movies and film directors. We're finishing up the Coen Brothers, which has been our project for half of this year.
Yo.
It's been great. I've been listening.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah, Jeremy is one step ahead. He's already there. He's leaving reviews.
They make good movies.
They do.
It sometimes feels a little dumb to talk about them because they're just like another banger.
Moving Images, a hit again.
Yeah.
If you would like more of our show, please support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Quorators. We do not have advertisements on the show, and we would love to continue making it. So if you go back there, you get an extra episode every Thursday, and we go on other websites, and those get really out of hand. So please check that out. We would love to have you over there.
Also, real quick, we're doing 2 shows in Philadelphia.
That's right.
On December 14th, 15th, we're opening for Well, There's Your Problem.
The city of brotherly
Podcast
love.
opening for podcasts.
It'll be very
Never
weird.
Been done.
I don't know what that will
That
be.
is fascinating.
It's going to be lit.
It's going to be a lot of people who don't know who we are. And we're going to be like, check us out.
It's going to be 1,000 people. We're going to ask, who's ready to click that Quora? And then they're going to be like, I'm really excited for that. That's going to be great.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So check that out. And if we have a link, it's in the bio.
Yeah.
And Crazy Dude's in bio.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Where are all my pause buttons?
The podcast never ends, though.